Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Star Ocean 2. We're still on Raina's path, and we've just recruited Ashton after dealing with the dragon in there. Now, this is something I actually did not know about until about 5 minutes ago when I went to go buy something from this guy. But if you do the quests, and you find out that we slew the dragon, but he's no longer going to bother anyone, we get a reward. I don't think I've seen this mentioned in any guides. But that is a really good weapon for Ashton at this point in the game, because that's what he starts with. That's the really good item I got from the treasure chest, and that's that one. So that's much better than anything you can buy for him at this point in the game. So I have no problem equipping that one, but that's really, really good. I was going to go buy a bunch of stuff for him at some other place. Like, this isn't very good for him either. You can get by the smaller weapon. I think that has like 180 or 240. And I was also going to buy some other stuff for him because he doesn't really have much as far as good gear, but we can find some better stuff than that. I also forgot that there was a cutscene on our way out of town. So there's actually, now that we have him, so I don't have to come all the way back this way, we're going to leave out the other way, since leaving out the other way leads to Arlia, and there's a private action we can do in Arlia. But first, we have to have cutscenes. Now, I probably spoiled this at the end of the last episode, but, well, I just spoiled where we have to go, really. Apparently, the dragons, I don't know, they're kind of weird. What are they saying, anyway? Of course. So apparently the dragons speak through Ashton, or they speak and he understands them. The dragons are cute. Okay, then. Is cute with his popping out eyes. I don't know about you, but that's not usually what I associate with cute. His weepy eyes, that also isn't usually cute, unless you would consider, like, I don't know. Never mind. I was thinking something, but my brain's not working today, so. Well, that's just dandy. You're going to give the dragons names. They are fellow travelers. Let's see. You're going to come up with names. The one with the weepy eyes you'll name Ururun, and the other one is Gyoro. Now, I haven't looked to see what those translate to, so I'm not exactly sure what she's just named them, but I have a feeling it's probably rather punny, because that's kind of this game in a nutshell. This game loves its puns, and some of them are funny, some of them not so much. Some of them are just kind of, oh, that's what that means. Kind of lame, but sure. Does anyone know what to do? Let's look into some books. Did they tell us exactly where we're supposed to go, or do we figure it out? Somewhere with lots of books. We might find some sort of hint. Well, there's only one place we know of like that. There we go. In order to do this quest, I think it has to be... I'm not sure if it has to be after Mars, but it has to be after Click is destroyed. So anyway, that's our new plan, but there's a couple of private actions to do along the way. Normally I don't run into a battle here, so I'll just do this on screen. Hopefully we don't get stuck in one. We're about to forget about the Sorcery Globe. Yeah, pretty much. We're doing lots of other things that aren't the Sorcery Globe at the moment. Anyway, once we've done this, there we go. I'm actually going to make a, well, we'll make a save state at a different point, but I'm going to show both outcomes out of this. Speaking in a miserable tone of voice, huh? These bargain helmets. They won't take no for an answer. Yeah, they continue to speak like that throughout the whole game. We don't usually understand them unless Ashton translates for us. Not only to demon dragons themselves, but also to me. How much does the helmet cost? 108,000 full! Holy crap! Yeah, these will cost 75% of your maximum full, assuming you have over 2,000 full to begin with. So you could decide, say, oh, I'll buy a seltzer and some other stuff and then come here and then not have to waste a crap ton of money. But the items really aren't that useful anyway. So let's see, let's make a save state there. We'll buy it, we'll show it, and then I will undo that and not buy it because it is nowhere close to worth that amount of money. But it is a unique item that you can only get by doing this private action. All these troubles. They've been on his back for about 20 minutes at this point. We should buy things for the poor dragons that possessed him. Wait a minute. You guys are great. I'm touched. Now we're friends with the dragons that we're looking to exorcise. I have to go and... It's only equipable on Ashton. Where is Celine right now? Is there another private action with Celine that I've forgotten about? There's Claude. Because normally Celine's right outside the door to the shop there. I don't know where Celine is at the moment. Where are you? You down here? Oh, there she is. Okay, that's where she moves after the private action. Serves me right for never coming back here to find out where she moves to. Sure, why not? But yeah, there's nowhere close to being worth the money unless you get rid of a lot of the money that you otherwise would have had. Basically, the only way I would do this to get this item is if you had, say, less than 10,000 somehow. Now, it's a helmet, but it's not a helmet equipped here. It is an accessory. The Salamander's helmet should be down here somewhere. And it's a bow that goes on the dragon's heads. And it does not give you very much. I don't think there's any hidden ability on it. It's nowhere close to being worth all the money we just spent on that. But I figured I'd show you. That's unreasonable. If I remember correctly, this doesn't actually negatively affect the relationship points between anybody. And they're unhappy about it. But at least they stopped arguing. You guys are cheap. Well, I would buy something for you guys if there was good gear for you, but that's not good gear. It's better than some of the stuff I have now, but not worth 100 grand. I believe there's one other accessory for the dragons that you get on disc 2. But it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I will meet you doing a private action in Salva now. Okay, so we've made it back to Salva, and hopefully... No, unfortunately not. There's supposed to be 2 characters in there. There must be another private action that I have to do then. Where would that be? I don't know where... Oh. This barrel. I think it looks best when viewed... It's a barrel. What's wrong with you? It's a circle-ish. Yeah, where's Celine at? She's not in the bar. I do note while the situation with the dragon is there, there'll be a whole bunch of fighting men in the bar instead of the regular people, and you can pickpocket them if you want, but none of them have anything really useful, so I wouldn't worry about that. Okay, so we talk to you. Where is Celine? Did I not? I didn't do this private action yet, so I gotta do this one first. Then this is the one where we gotta find the jam lady. Anyway, I will do this and then I will meet you in the accessory shop when we finally get this thing started. Okay, there we go. Now these 2 are here. Perfect. This is a rather important quest on Raina's path, and Raina gets a lot of really unique, really useful gear a lot earlier than Claude does on his path. But anyway, let's take a look at this one. There's a few unique ones to Claude's path too, but like the one with Ashton is unique to either path as far as I know. Can be done on either one. so I guess it's not unique to anything, but whatever. Words. What are these two looking at? Looking at jewelry. They have quite a variety. Okay, that's kind of mean to say right in front of them, but okay, sure. Seems that both of you like jewelry. Does Raina like jewelry? And yes, there's the sexism. Of course, why not? I believe you have to say you do like jewelry in order to continue with the private action. To match the color of your hair, wouldn't a sapphire suit you? An emerald would be nice. It's also the birthstone for May. I don't know if that is Raina's birthstone or not, or if that's even true, because I don't know much of anything about those things. And a pure white diamond would suit you, which isn't really white, it's clear, but okay, sure. We'll set off your white skin. Okay. Everyone seems to want to buy Raina different gifts in this item shop here. Claude did on his path too. Present from your elder sister. So she's going to buy them. And if you do choose the sapphire, you get an aqua ring, which I don't think is particularly useful. It may up your power with water type spells, but we don't have any of those yet. The emerald gives you a very good item, and I think the diamond is an attack earring that's only equipable on, I think anyway, is only equipable on Celine. But anyway, either way, it's useless. The emerald gives you an emerald ring, and that is so valuable at this point in the game. But yeah, you get the item for free if you come in here and do this private action, and you have both of these characters in your party. And this is unique to Raina's path, by the way, which is why I'm doing it here and not on Claude's path. Will you buy one for me too? Nice try. Nuts. The Emerald Ring. This is very, very valuable at this point in the game. And it's something I want equipped on everybody before the end of Disc 1, if I can get things to work out the way I want them to. It cuts your MP cost by 1/3. Reduces the wearer's consumption to 2/3 of normal rate, or it cuts it by 1/3 because they have to write everything so confusingly in the text in this game. But yeah, very, very good for fighters, especially when you're trying to build up their killer moves so they get stronger. And they do get stronger from use. There's a proficiency level with almost every single one that allows you to do, or basically it'll improve at that point. I don't think it just generally gets more damage over time. It's usually based on your own stats. But anyway, I will go buy something in Cross if there's something useful in Cross, and then I will meet you in Mars. Okay, we're back to Mars. And if you come here after getting Ashton, I don't think you need to talk to anybody. You just need to run right into this guy's house and go up here and look at the Book of Exorcism. I think you can read the other ones too, but one who's possessed by a thing of a different form must pursue this book. Wait, what? That is very, very strangely phrased. Anyway, let's see if Claude can read the writing of a planet he's never been to before. I guess the Universal Translator applies to that too. That's awesome. Just take care in choosing, depending on the kind of possessing demon. Wait, what? I don't know, that just sounds awkward to me. Why does everything in this game sound awkward? Must use the silver goblet to catch the tears of the king dancing in the sky. Okay. So we need a silver goblet and tears of the king. Then the mother's body embracing the surface. What? I don't really care what it says. You could read it and try and understand it if you want. It's just kind of strangely phrased dialogue or text or whatever. Basically, they're going to interpret this all for you. You don't need to try and figure anything else yourself, but it's a lake. It must be Lake Cole on the northwest of the continent of Cross, since apparently it's the only lake in the entirety of the continent. It's a problem with small continents in JRPGs. There's not enough fresh water to sustain the population. It's all seawater, which is salty, and even at this point, we can't really reduce the amount of salt in a... What's the word I'm looking for? In an economically viable way. But anyway, I'm getting far more detailed than we really need to about the fact that we need to go to a lake and get some stuff. Holds the tears of the king, stand on the steep summit, and proudly challenge him to a fight. Oh, so we got a boss fight there. Maybe. To the west of Cross are the Lasgas Mountains. That's where I did my grinding, by the way. I just could never remember the name of the place. Some kind of demon bird that we're going to run into there. When we're victorious, King of the Sky. And then what? We'll return to where the demon was born, and take the cereal goblet and pour the tears of the king onto the mouth. Chant the words that have been inscribed in the book. So I guess we're stealing the book. Ashton is in love with this idea of getting freedom. Shall disappear from this world. Oh, so we're killing the dragons that we named. You're starting to see how this is shaping up, though. We had to give them names so that we would feel something for them. Well, I'll let you see how everything plays out, but... Too cruel, huh? They're heartbroken. Aw, the poor dragons. So I'm guessing it's the dragons that are crying, not Ashton. Can't be helped at such a time. Finally found a way of exercising them. I will definitely go through with it. Let's head toward the Mountain Palace. The Mountain Palace is an area we haven't been to yet. I think we can go... We need permission to get in there. I don't think we have to go all the way out there to figure it out. I think we can just go to the King of Cross and he'll let us go in right away. Or give us permission right away. I can't imagine. Oddly enough, me either. Because, well... When you see him at the start of the game, or the start of his quest there, with no dragons on his back, it just looks wrong to me. I will let you guys interpret that how you want, but I don't want to spoil anything too badly. Should I talk to all these books? Origin of Heraldry Arts. Methods of tattooing crests onto the human body in order to draw out its latent powers has been steadily handed down for several hundred years from past to present. Okay. Folk tales. Tattooed strange letters onto people's palms, and people with the letters were able to use strange powers. The crests are the words of the gods who fell from heaven. Okay then. I don't know if there are other books. There's other books. I'm not going to talk to them all. Whatever. Anyway. They seem short enough, but... Do you say anything about this? No, they're taking in refugees from Click. No, talk about refugees in the comments, please. It's too much of a strained topic at this point. Anyway, I want to run over here. Fast forward. Fast forward. And we want to purchase some additional gear. No, I didn't want to go to the hotel. I want to fast forward up further than that. No, not that far. Over here, buy some gear. And I'm going to take the boat after this, so I'll just cut out. Let's see here. We got some plate greaves. And I guess that's it. Now I'm going to go take the boat, which we've already saw, and there's no cutscene. So I will meet you over in Hilton, where we'll buy some more gear for Ashton there. Okay, we're at the weapon shop in Hilton there. I've just done some of the other purchasing off screen. We're going to get an iron helmet for him. We're going to get leather boots for those two as it increases their stats. And that's pretty much all we need. He can't equip any other shields right now. I'll buy all the other stuff I need over there in a moment. But we got the twin edge, so no shield yet. Give him the iron helm. And I picked up some plate greaves. Well, I guess I didn't need the second pair. I picked up those in Hurley, as we saw. And you get the leather boots. Oops, stop that. And yeah, so that's pretty much... I've also moved the feet symbol over to him, so he does a little more damage. When I get the buckler from stealing, or from pickpocketing, I'll be giving it to him. And pretty much just buy the same things on both paths. So I'll cut this out here, and I'll see you in a moment. Oh, I don't need 20 of those. What am I doing? I think I'm drunk. Okay, I've returned to the castle here in Cross, and come for another meeting with the king. Just talk to the guards. And once you've recruited Ashton, you can come here and ask for permission to enter the Mountain Palace. I think the only one who will tell you that you need permission is the guard that's all the way out there. So that's why I'm doing this slightly out of order, just to save time on backtracking. Kind of a dick move, I know, but would have been nice if someone had mentioned that we probably need permission to go in there, but... Anyway, we're trying to get the Silver Goblet to remove the spell that has possessed our friend with dragons. Oddly enough, I don't think anybody really talks about the fact that there are dragons there, except during private actions. There's a couple of people that do, but not a lot. Anyway, the king is nice enough to grant us permission, and on top of that, he also gives us... travel money. How much did he give us this time? A completely negligible amount considering how much we've gained. But it's better than nothing. Okay, so we've done that, and we have Ashton all set up with his better gear now, save for the shield, which I still haven't gone back to steal. I will probably go get that off-screen in between episodes. But next time we will meet outside of, probably at the cross point there, and or the sign by the cross cave, and we will choose where to go next, which is the Mountain Palace that we haven't been to yet. So anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.